Hello, so it's Thursday afternoon now, and tomorrow I'm going to be attempting to sit on a park bench for the whole time that it's all day, basically. 13 hours from dawn until dusk is what I'm timing it according to when the website says that it should be, the sun should be in the sky. I'm just doing this as a challenge to myself, so that I've got the mental strength to kind of persist with something that seems kind of boring. I'm not going to bring a phone or anything, I'm just going to bring my camera, therefore I'll have no way, there's no time clock on the camera, so I'll have no idea what time it is. I just have to wait for the sun to go down. And I just want to see if I can do it. I'm going to bring like some kind of snacks and things. It should be enjoyable. I'm going to bring a book also and maybe some notepads, but it'll be simple and it should be good fun, but it should be worth doing for sure. So I'll see you tomorrow morning at about 5:45, maybe 5:50. Hello, it's now about 11:30 at night, so I'm getting up in about 6 hours. Yes, well, more than 6 hours, I'll give you that. And I'm preparing my food, so I'm going to have 4 eggs, some fruit, some dried fruit, some tinned fish, and, I mean, it's dried noodle, it's like instant noodles, kind of, it's like the ones you get in a packet, you know? Anyway. Don't imagine them in that kind of cupboard, that's what we're dealing with. So I'm going to put them in here, and I just thought it looked really funny and it kind of sum up the whole ordeal. So let me make sure it's in frame. This is tragic. Oh no, I made a mess. Okay, there we are. Now I've got to boil the eggs. It's all really sad, but it's also quite fun, and I'm looking forward to it now. It'll be a good challenge, and I'll see you at about 5:55, and I'll start walking down to my bench. Maybe a bit later than that, because dawn is at 6:30, so however long that is. Okay.
No, the alarm's gone off. I woke up like 4 times in the night. Okay, time to go. I've just got to my bench over here. So we've got 13 hours left. The sun has started to rise, as you can see. On your marks, get set, go. Where's the button? There it is. I was walking down holding my hat in one hand, and I was holding my trousers up with the other because I had 2 litres of water in my trouser pocket, so they were trying to, like, my trousers were trying to slide down towards my ankles, but I didn't let it happen. And it should be around 6:30 now, but anyway, from now on I have no way to tell the time, so let's just have fun. A man trying to train his dog or something, and he threw the ball quite a long way, and the dog didn't see where it landed, you know, and so the dog was running about, didn't know what to do, and it comes back to the dog owner, and the dog owner says, go and get it, it's by the goal, and the dog said, oh cheers, and off he went. So yeah. Smart dog, actually. Knew exactly what the guy was meant and just really adhered to the statement. The difference between people and dogs is that people can throw their own sticks. I mean, it's the only thing that I've produced so far which is of any interest. I'm having quite a good time. I've read some of my book, and I don't know what time it is. I feel like I've been here for about 3 hours now. Maybe more like 2 hours or so. But I'm enjoying myself, and there's a tractor whirring, which is quite soothing, genuinely. So yeah, just keep going. I left the bench to have a wee, and I had my wee, which was very exciting. So I'm just in like secret area, well, a more disclosed area, and now I'm going to return to my bench and continue going about my thing. Haven't got anything else to relay, I don't think. No, turns out I've just been sitting on a bench for what I assume to be about 4 hours. Okay, I've just eaten an egg and a tangerine, and due to the nature of consuming, you know, those 2 things, they produce peel or shell. So now I need to leave my bench and go and put the peel and shell, as you can see, in the bin. Again, it should be quite exciting, and yeah, still enjoying myself. I've just finished my book, which is Crime and Punishment, so feeling good. Quick bit of cinematics. Okay, it's time for lunch, or what I think it's lunchtime. I'm going to be eating my noodles, which I prepared yesterday, tragically, and all they put on them is pepper. And here they go. Really not too pleasant. Not sparking at all. And I was a bit embarrassed to actually eat them because I kind of, I thought people would be looking at me eating my pot of noodles on a park bench, and I felt like, well, those hyenas who in the nature videos, if they've hunted and they've killed like an alpaca or something, they like take the food away and they hide it and eat it when no one's watching. Well, I'm doing that, but just because I'm a little bit insecure. After calculating the macro and micronutrients in that meal, and I've discovered that it was perfectly malnourishing. Okay, I'm for the first time starting to feel bored. I'm reading this next book. Starting to feel a bit bored. I reckon it's about 2 PM now. I've eaten half my noodles, had an apple. It was really exciting, quite fun. Had a good time doing that. Yeah, starting to get a little bit bored. Hello everyone, we're into another hour of the day. I'm here with my friends who have paid me a visit. Yeah, and the sun's come out, but I'm still feeling a bit gloomy and tired because I'm not a plant, so it doesn't rejuvenate me. And I'll see you guys later. Fucking laps. What was wrong with the shoes?
It's a white leg.
Yeah, the classic Polish shoe.
Those shoes used to have like a flap over the laces that you wore.
Yeah.
They're
probably orienteering shoes.
Oh, what is right?
Secret map compartment.
He was always so straightforward.
Did you do orienteering?
No, but I just remember you'd always, I don't know, he's one of those people, those people that they converse so normally that it stands out.
Yeah.
Like nothing, there was no extra anything, and you're like, what the fuck is going on
It's
here?
just slight autism, but...
Yeah, he might have been autistic.
No, he was, I think.
He must have been. Well, not must have been, but...
He was like, he did the extra time and special classes with the other people.
How do you know?
What years did you do orienteering? Both of you?
Year 7 through year 10.
Yeah.
Really? 4 years, didn't you?
I quit in year 10.
Oh yeah, you didn't do it at all in year 10, it was just me and Linus.
Why didn't you do it?
The sun is going down because it started over here and it's gone all the way up. It's done that thing where the sun does it and now down it goes. So I've probably got another hour and a half maybe. I'm doing great. The sun's starting to set quite a lot now. I'm not reading anymore, I'm just kind of sitting here. It's really quite nice actually. It's a nice time of the day and everyone's still walking about. Further than 2 meters most of them, which is obviously fantastic. If you're a government official, I'm not, so I don't really give a fuck. And yeah, I've eaten most of the food I bring. I've finished one book, got a nice way through one of them, written some stuff which I find quite fun. I'll actually read one of them. They're like sort of jokes. So I've got all pickpocketers have gone out of business because their arms were not 2 meters long. I guess you could do that in like a why have pickpocketers gone out of business kind of thing, but I haven't. And yeah, so I've just been sitting here. It's really beautiful. So I'm really not into cinematography, but just try and enjoy it. Okay. And yeah, so probably another half an hour, and then I'll be off. That was really worth doing. I mean, I saw quite a few friends who actually were going by, and then some of them knew that they were going to come visit me. So I had a nice chat with them. Probably took up quite a lot of time. So it wasn't all just in solitude, but it was definitely spent a large amount of time on my own. But it was really nice. You know, I don't use the gym, but I tell you, I can assure you, I've been benching all day. You know, another thing is that, you know, Einstein says that apparently when you go really, really fast, time slows down. It's like special relativity and like time dilation. But what I've discovered is that when you sit down on a bench all day and don't move, time goes really, really, really slow. I mean, I haven't got the evidence, you know, I haven't got the scientific evidence to back it up. I also probably am not going to win a Nobel Prize for that simple statement, but I think the slowest time ever goes is in a Mr. Vella lesson, especially when it's statistics. And yeah, but the main reason I was doing this is because I felt like I was sort of losing the value of my days during this quarantine, because it's been 2 weeks in now, and it was every day was just glum, and I just kind of woke up, went to bed. It was because I felt like I could experience a bit more and not harm anyone, so I did. Maybe I think just try and see what else you can push for. I feel so embarrassed doing this. You wouldn't believe it. Ugh, don't like it. I'm done. There's the bench. I'm leaving. I don't know what the time is, but I think I've been here 13 hours and I've had a really lovely time. It's really fun. So I'm going to walk back across the marshes and home, because I think that's the right way to end being at the marshes for so long, is to just walk through it, I guess. But yeah, I haven't really got much else to say, and I hope you've found this at all interesting. Maybe you thought about doing things yourself. That's something a bit different. Change it up a bit for yourself. I promise you it's worth doing, and yeah, give it a go. You don't have to do this. Do whatever the fuck you want. But yeah, give yourself a chance. It's a good motto that I like. Give yourself a chance. Bye bye.